Imagine shrinking down smaller and smaller until you reach the scale of a single human cell. A cell is incredibly small. So small that millions could fit on the head of a pin. And yet inside that tiny space is something remarkable. A long, delicate molecule that quietly carries the instructions for life. This molecule is called DNA. Every living organism on Earth uses DNA. Plants, animals, fungi, even microscopic bacteria. Inside your body, nearly every cell contains the same DNA. A complete molecular blueprint describing how that body grows, repairs itself, and functions. Tonight, we'll take a slow journey through this quiet molecule, exploring what DNA is, how it works, and how it connects every living thing on Earth. DNA stands for deoxyribonucleic acid. Despite the complicated name, its structure is surprisingly elegant. Imagine a ladder. Now gently twist that ladder into a spiral. This shape is known as the double helix. The sides of the ladder are made from repeating chemical units, and the rungs are formed by pairs of molecular bases. There are 4 of these bases: adenine, thymine, cytosine, and guanine. They pair together in a very specific way. Adenine with thymine, cytosine with guanine. This pairing system allows DNA to store information with remarkable stability. One of the most remarkable things about DNA is how universal it is. The same 4 chemical letters appear in nearly every organism on Earth. The same molecular code that builds a human cell also appears in bacteria, plants, and whales. Life, in all its diversity, shares a common molecular language. Inside each human cell lies an extraordinary amount of genetic information. If you stretched out all the DNA in a single cell, it would measure roughly 2 meters long. Yet it fits neatly inside a microscopic nucleus. Altogether, the human genome contains around 3 billion base pairs. Today, scientists can read DNA more easily than ever before. Entire genomes can now be sequenced in a matter of hours. This growing knowledge may help doctors treat diseases, understand human biology, and explore the deep history of life. Every day inside your body, billions of cells quietly divide. Skin cells replace older ones. Blood cells are renewed. Tissues slowly repair themselves. But before a cell can divide, it must do something extremely important. It must make a complete copy of its DNA. This process is known as DNA replication. At first, the double helix begins to gently unwind. The two strands slowly separate from each other. Some scientists describe this step as being similar to unzipping a zipper. Each half of the molecule becomes a template for building a new strand. Special proteins move along the DNA like tiny molecular machines. They read the exposed bases one by one. Whenever the enzyme encounters adenine, it adds thymine. When it encounters cytosine, it adds guanine. Gradually, two identical DNA molecules are formed. Each new molecule contains one original strand and one newly built strand. This elegant strategy helps maintain accuracy. If a mistake appears, the cell's repair systems often detect and correct it. In this quiet and constant way, the genetic instructions of life are copied again and again. Cell after cell. Generation after generation. Even though DNA replication is remarkably accurate, it is not completely perfect. Occasionally, a tiny change appears in the sequence of DNA. This change is known as a mutation. A mutation might involve a single base being replaced, or sometimes a small segment of DNA being inserted or removed. Many mutations have no noticeable effect at all. The cell continues functioning normally. Some mutations, however, can slightly change how a protein is built. Over very long periods of time, these small changes accumulate. And this gradual accumulation is one of the forces that drives evolution. When a mutation creates a useful advantage, it may help an organism survive or reproduce more successfully. Across thousands or millions of generations, these tiny variations shape the diversity of life. The wings of birds, the camouflage of insects, the remarkable adaptability of plants. All of these differences began as small changes in DNA. Quiet molecular edits slowly guiding the long story of life on Earth. DNA does not only describe the present. It also carries traces of the past. Every generation inherits DNA from the one before it. Parents pass their genetic instructions to their children. Over time, this creates an enormous biological record stretching backward through history. Scientists sometimes compare DNA to a kind of historical archive, written not in ink but in chemistry. By studying genetic similarities between species, researchers can trace how different organisms are related. humans share much of their DNA with other animals, even with creatures that appear very different from us. This shared genetic heritage reveals that all life on Earth is connected through deep evolutionary history. In some cases, scientists can even study fragments of DNA from ancient fossils. This field is known as ancient DNA research. Through these fragile molecular clues, researchers have reconstructed genomes from extinct species, including our distant relatives, the Neanderthals. Each fragment of DNA acts like a small whisper from the past, helping us understand where life came from and how it slowly changed across millions of years. And even now, inside every cell of your body, that long spiral molecule continues its quiet work, carrying the story of life forward one generation at a time.